Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the one, the only, the currently undiscovered Rockstar Maniac.
Grim the Reaper in the house.
And we're gonna have to restart.
Why?
Oh, maybe not. I was actually worried for a second that the audio hadn't picked up to the TV screen for some reason. So it does that sometimes. We have force push level 3.
Perfect.
Which means I can throw all the peoples off the ledge instead of having to...
Peoples.
Also, we're back in this room again.
Oh, God.
Don't we love this room?
No, not really. Oh, the freaking lighting's all daft as hell, man. I know it's an old game and all, but god damn, it's a dark.
Also, clearly I was having a good day with the FPS of OBS. Just the way it's jittering away.
Yeah.
So that is the progression point, obviously.
So
but there's this giant hangar behind us. Full of
goodies.
Goodies. Oh, this is good.
Goodies. I like them goodies.
This is never good.
Why?
Anytime you walk into a room and they essentially give you an entirely uncontested hallway. Like, I essentially just walked into the Stormtroopers' arsenal for this area of the ship. I have access to all their weapons lockers. And a sentry turret. Something bad's about to happen.
So, pretty much, you're gonna have to either be really smooth with not getting cat or something. Or we're gonna have to, you know, blow a bunch of shit up.
The game is arming me. That is never a good thing.
No, it's really not ever a good thing. Like, I'll take it, but, like, it sucks.
In a game that never arms me, where I have a lightsaber in the Force, and therefore you would think I won't need any armaments. I'm being given all the armaments.
Oh, well. Okay, at least they give you some Bacta. You know, some
actually,
good
I
old
only
blue
had room for one more Bacta, so...
But they're giving you that blue drink. You know, like all the 2000 kids always wanted. The blue drink. They want that Kool-Aid of going, oh yeah! And then you can just slam the wall through. That's probably what they're doing.
That's probably why this hangar opens this way. Too many people slamming through the wall.
Going, oh yeah!
Oh shit.
Interesting.
That's scary looking armor.
Shadow armor I have not seen in a long time.
Oh crap.
Oh, you got a guy coming to the other side.
I see that.
And the kill count starts. Woo! Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. So we got uno and dos. I don't think you can kill him by force pushing.
Actually, you can. So there is a trick to this room. You see how tall this room is? And one of them actually proves my point just there. If they're jumping to reach the high platform, they're actually ridiculously high above the ground. So if you hit them with force push while they're in the air, which is the only time a Sith is not going to be able to stop your force push, you can actually get them high enough into the air that they fall to their death.
Ooh,
or you could just have sick backhand skills.
That was nice.
Normally this isn't that easy, by the way. So they're, as I believe Kyle just said, wearing lightsaber resistant armor.
Yeah, so they're not as cool as the freaking guy from the comics though. What's his name? Codus or something? Freaking had like all armor that with like lightsaber blades on it, and it was built into it, and
Really?
it was lightsaber resistant. Oh my god, badass. Died like a fool, but he was a badass. Kinda like that guy. Died like a fool.
Okay, Star Wars geeks. I use that term loosely. Please fact check my brother on this. What comic, what character, what was his armor made of?
It was made of comatose or something. It was like this weird crystal made it so like no one could like, you know, really stop him really.
Anyhow,
and we're
back
to
in
the
this
stupid
room. Don't worry, that should be the last time for a while.
Thank fuck.
There's too many of them. We'll never get through this using firepower.
Hey, why don't you just open that force field and let them all get sucked out through the hangars?
Because I don't have an available panel. Also, I'd like to point out that Kyle has just suggested that we use stealth.
That's
well,
not gonna work.
okay. We haven't had any trouble carving through mooks before, but okay, sure, stealth.
Some alarm control.
You don't do well at stealth.
Which is why we're not going to use stealth.
Oh, no.
We're going to use a very aggressive type of stealth.
So you're just gonna murder all of them.
So, when he says that you have to use stealth for this mission, see this red panel next to me? Essentially, every single area is going to have one of these red panels. And if they get to the red panel and activate it, I die by the power of cutscene.
What? Because they end up informing,
No, you don't.
let me guess, they inform their captain and then you're tortured to death. Or you just get rocket to the face. That works too.
What the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That was a nice shot. I gotta give the guy credit.
There was a guy just watching me from that high up the
Yeah,
entire
just
time.
watched you the entire
Really?
time. He's like, hey, that's cool.
Okay, we're gonna do this, except better.
Yeah, I would hope so. Because that was horrendous.
So we know there's one coming from that side, and only one. We know there's guys who can come this way.
Either way.
We're gonna set up 2 mines so that hopefully one of them doesn't get taken out by the other.
I say jump over there. 'Cause you're about to...
I'm gonna set one there, and I'm gonna set one on the other side for when he comes around. See, that takes care of the guy on the left.
No, there's gonna be more.
That takes care of the guy up the middle. Oh shit, well, okay, fine. The trap didn't work as well as I thought it would. But, the traps on the right clearly took care of a bunch of mooks.
Yep, true.
Now I just have to wait on this guy up the middle.
Oh, don't forget about your RPG up top. You're gonna forget about it, aren't you?
I'm guessing that the only reason guy with the RPG up top, see, he's not even looking at me. I'm guessing the only reason he even noticed is because there was a whole bunch of shit going on down here. So as long as I'm, wow, great toss. As long as I'm careful, yep, there's the sound I like to hear.
And yet that guy's still alive. Also,
No! Away from the pedal.
my paddle. You are not good enough to touch.
You're not
my
worthy.
paddle. You are not worthy at all.
You cannot lift this paddle.
To be worthy of my paddle, you must get through my lightsaber. If you can get through my lightsaber, you are worthy. But if my lightsaber cuts through you and you die from
Also,
it, you are not
you
worthy.
are kind of looking the wrong way. I'm sorry.
Hey, they did it. Give him a round of applause, people.
So what was I saying? Alright, panels. So in each area there's one of these panels. Sometimes you can just defend the panel, like I did here. I could have potentially stealth past all these guys, believe it or not, because of their pathing. But screw it.
That takes
Killing them all is just easier. Now I know there's no one left to touch the panel.
Is there really no one else? I'm assuming we're making some cuts from you.
I had to take a pause break while I was in the tunnel.
I see.
So, we have stealthily come out here. Oh, by the way, I've come to the conclusion that when my lightsaber is lit, it actually does have an effect on my ability to stealth.
Yeah, it does.
Which is kind of hilarious. So those are clearly deadly.
Are they?
You see the electricity running between them? They clearly are deadly. More importantly, they're bright. I don't want bright lights.
You need that dark shadows where you can be like.
I need to be one.
Stealthy.
I do need some shadows. Some shadows would be great.
Hey, maybe you should make a prayer to Sithis. Sithis, give me shadows.
Or, alternative plan.
Just turn them off.
Just use the power of technology. Now we have to be kind of quick. Because that will disappear after a while. That panel is not an off switch so much as a temporary maintenance procedure.
I see.
But it's okay. I come out here, I find all the freaking officers, and we kill them all.
Perfect. Now where are we going? Oh, there's a little crew there.
I know. That's what I was kind of looking for. Is like, I have a supply key. What the fuck is that for?
It's just like that game of like you have a clock go around and you just
See?
how
Told
long
you.
it takes
The
for
lights
you
would-
to realize where it is.
See, I told you it would come back on if you gave it enough time.
And you realize,
Shields.
wow, I wonder how long those last. As we always make the joke. Let's make a guess, guys, in the comments. How long do you think Rockstar
We're not doing
is
that
going to
again.
have shields?
Do you know how much of a pain in the ass it was to have 2 time clocks there at the same time? Also, these make a really annoying sound.
Yeah, but still, like, the fans can at least, you know, they can figure out the timing themselves.
So, in the next room, there's a lot of dudes.
That is a lot of dudes, man. That is a lot of dudes, and I don't think you feel like fighting them.
Actually, funny story.
You're gonna fight them, aren't you?
The security panel is actually right in the next room, next to the dudes. And I don't have a way to stealth past them. You see, Kyle talks a big game about stealth, but really, there's nothing to do but kill people. Now, I think they came up through this panel in the middle of the floor, and it's possible if I moved fast enough I could have done something. I didn't, because I was too busy getting stuff. But that's okay, because none of them are standing near this panel. And this droid apparently isn't activating the panel, but we're not going to take any chances. Oh,
Yeah, I know, that's what I was gonna say. Hey, look at that! It only took a matter of like 30 seconds for you to use up all the armor.
run away from the panel.
He's got a lightsaber. Run for your lives.
You're not nearly brave enough to touch the panel.
Touch the lightsaber. And you can touch the panel.
You know, you're gonna die anyways. You might as well sacrifice yourself to touch the panel. Or, you can just take a boot to the face. You totally had time to touch the panel. I kill you for your stupidity.
Now, how much longer?
Oh, well, that blaster is clearly coming from somewhere closer to the panel, so let's deal with that.
There you go.
Nobody touches my panel.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh. You think they would notice that you're murdering them from the upper observation?
By the way, you may have noticed I picked up a security key in the middle of this fight. It was just kind of sitting on top of the crate.
Yeah, I saw. Good job at, you know, now you're gonna fail. This is like
As per usual, I hate jumps.
it wasn't even a jump, it was just you had to walk onto the steps.
I wasn't expecting to have to turn around.
That was just laziness.
So, as pointed out, if I'd gotten here fast enough, I could have made them disappear. Possibly.
Oh.
But, you know what? We learned from our mistakes. Goodbye to them.
I was really looking forward to trying to take on a bunch of other guys again.
Nah. It's not worth my time.
You know what's the sad part? I really wish they would have had them state an argument of being like, hey, who's making us transport down here? Or something, you know? I really wish
I really do wonder what the hell they were thinking as they were descending.
I know.
Oh, well, we were told to report here. And this room sucks. So you see the panel is right there in the middle of the room.
Yep.
No!
Oh, that's what's up.
Hey, if any of you are wondering, there's an interrogation scene. So let's try force speeding past,
Oh, jumping.
climbing the ladder, and they suck.
I feel like you just suck at this part. How would you turn your lights off?
That would be an idea. Damn it.
You're gonna get caught, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught.
I'm just enjoying watching this
Okay,
fail.
let's try this with no lightsaber. By the way, right now I'm looking for an easier way to get to the right side of the room. There isn't. You really are expected to somehow get over there, jump up, and run across and down in time to kill everyone. That's the stealth way of doing this. Oh shit.
You're just taking the bullets.
Okay, screw stealth. We just need to time this. We we know who's gonna go for the panel first.
It's not gonna be the commander.
Maybe the commander. We just get prepped here. Shoot that guy. Get prepped again. What the fuck? Fully
Use
charged.
his special power called Orange Bandito.
So, note to self, if you have a fully charged disruptor rifle and you hit a dude
With an
in
orange
the
bandito.
yellow band,
No, it's orange. It's an orange
in
bandito.
the orange bandito, apparently
You will fail.
you will fail.
You will always fail.
For the record, that is
It's
not
orange
actually.
banditos.
For the record, that's not actually a game mechanic. I have no idea what I hit, but clearly I hit an invisible wall somehow.
Meh. Orange bandito. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a cape thing, man. Everyone warns you not to wear a cape, but you know, this guy just proved everyone wrong. With
Technically, it's an armband.
It's like not man, it's a bandit.
Makes you look like a Nazi. That's all it is.
Okay, well. Now we're gonna get this red flag here by YouTube, man. You don't want to do that.
Screw it. I'm gonna say all the words.
Okay, man. Okay, you do you, bro. You do you. Now, what the hell are you trying to do? Secret?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the one and only secret in this level.
So, here's my question. Oh, that's how you get to it.
Actually, no. But this is how you get to the next room. I
There's
just
a
wanted.
contract!
Yeah, there is.
No contracts.
The actual secret is behind me and to the right.
Where?
Up there. See, there's that little grate.
Secret area.
Some thermal detonators and Bacta that I never need. Now I could go through the door and alert everyone in the universe to my presence. Oh, and by the way, now we officially reached the part where stealth actually does matter. Because the panels aren't in a convenient place where I can defend them. They're behind a fucking locked window, like where they should be, honestly.
Hey, don't hurt the contract.
So we're gonna cut the lights,
Don't you have negative?
and then we're gonna forget that my lightsaber is a giant light. It's in the name too. How did I forget that fact?
I don't know, man. Oh, man. They run 3 flechettes on
Oh yeah. It was at this point that I realized I hadn't given you guys a full video, so I decided to curb the editing a little.
Wow.
There you go. That's what happens if they touch a panel. I get somehow insta-captured. So we're gonna be a little bit more clever here. Yeah, definitely hold your position. Don't move anywhere, because if you move, you're gonna brush into me and you're gonna wonder what you hit.
Do you even know where the door is?
I'm looking for the patch of light in the giant room of darkness.
That should be a lot easier than this. And yet no one hears you in the other room. Why did I just do that?
Well, you know what time it is. Funny story, I have to kill the 2 dudes with guns first because there's so many panels. But the guys with the lightsabers, they won't touch the panels, so this could take a while. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, after this.
Nice message.
This is a message from our sponsors.
Hotel California.
Oh, just finish this.
Well, how that was going on in us for Salsa and Cha-Cha over here. Back to my original point. Okay, the door was open, and the 2 Sith Lords are yelling into the dark room, Jedi. Yet no one in the bathroom actually went to the freaking lock.
So I'm just going to assume the first door had closed behind me because it was a double door, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, but you get my point, though.
But anyways, that was my last impediment because guess what?
We found this stupid ship.
We finally found Galak Fyarr's ship.
You mean Guy Fieri's?
We finally found the chef's ship.
Yay, it's Guy Fieri's ship. Finally, thank God.
Also, I've got this great vantage point of this entire room that I just reversed. Eh, screw it. We have a ship.
That's Luke and Hassan.
Luke and Hassan. Oh, did you get the cool cutscene of this? This is like multiple cutscenes.
So, there's multiple cutscenes for a reason. This is actually randomly generated.
And these are actually not done the same graphic style as how they do the rest of those games.
The only part that's actually the part.
See, I don't like this one as much.
We're moving.
There's one where you actually get to see Deshaun cuts Luke's hand off again.
That's by dumb luck.
Yeah, that was a better cutscene, I'm sorry. This one was the bland one.
Hey, it's our Lego ship.
Oh man, back in the days of building Lego ships. We used to make some pretty good
Be honest,
games.
early 2000s graphics, it might as well be Lego Star Wars.
Dude, I played the shit out of that game in both. You remember the days we
Oh, I
played
do.
Lego?
That was hilarious. I mean, even as a teenager, that game looked so much fun. I just enjoyed beyond it. It was amazing.
I know.
It's nothing more entertaining than taking an annoying character like Jar Jar Binks and finally making him useful with double jump.
Yeah. You just saw that fucking
And the best part is Lego Star Wars, nobody gets to talk. I don't need to listen to them talk.
Well, they had some characters talk, but it was always like.
The important thing is, I didn't have to hear Jar Jar speak. And
Yeah,
it
that's the
instantly
only
made his
one,
character
yeah.
better. Apparently I took 5 shots and missed all of them. Okay. I'm pretty sure I used the disruptor rifle a few times.
Yeah, I thought you said not to fight Hassan alone.
I didn't have a choice. I never even felt him coming. He's escaped onto a ship.
Wait,
No,
Luke
I'm
Skywalker never felt
We
a
need to
dude
destroy the
who's
ship before the
got
sun
the dark
and his
side
army
coming.
reaches its
He's an
target,
Argonian.
whatever it is. Try to find the ship's communication center and use its sensor array to contact Rogue Squadron. I'll keep trying.
Luke!
Force.
In fairness, we're in hyperspace. It's amazing we got any communications at all.
Yeah, true. But dude, I'm just saying, think about it. Deshaun's an Argonian.
Well,
He's got that power, bro.
I didn't even get to say I'll see you next. Okay, well, I'm saying it now. I'll see you next time, guys.
Later.
Bye.